Okay. I don't know what the hell is happening with that app. It's like the beer killed the app. Hold on a second. I'm just letting you guys know that I've started it again. I've got beer everywhere. I don't know what the hell's going on. However, there we go. Okay, so I got my new live stream going. I got beer everywhere. I don't know what the hell was up with that. Let me just had to start a new stream. So let me go back to live streaming. There we go. 06 November live stream. Okay. We working or what? Okay. Well, I will say one thing. I am very much not a fan of this beer because it blew my live stream to hell and got all over my damn basement. No, it's just too hard to control. I'm never buying this again. The taste is okay. Middling at best. But it's just too... It just... No. Every time I move it, it foams up again. Good thing I got tea, because I don't know if I'm going to have the patience to drink this beer tonight. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to let it sit forever, and then very slowly pour the rest of it out. That's one of those that kind of feels like it's ripping your throat out. Excuse me. Whew. Oh man, the official beer opening knife is full of beer. The floor, that sink is gooshed completely. Okay, but we're back in business. We're back in business. Okay. Hey, Simone, can you do me... Yeah, I'm going to start that entire sentence again. Simone, can you do me a favor? Those URLs that you were bringing up, can you pop them up again? Because I wanted to talk about those manly knives. I'm not sticking my nose in that beer. It wasn't that good a beer. Okay, let me see. Redacted. Let me see. What you got? What you got, Austin? What you got? Let me just new tab. Throw that in there. Boom. Take out the espace, which is French for space. You are so fucking bad. Oh, that was a big word. That's what Camille would kill me over. Okay, hold on. Put in some WD-40. Blah! Manly Canada are in Montreal. I don't know. Is it just a... it's probably just a distributor, eh? Lower the camera. I want to see how you're doing that. Oh, sorry. I have one of those sanding pads, and I'm just sort of going like that way and then that way. The reason I'm holding it like this is, I mean, because for the rooster method, you're supposed to lay it down and... yes, Austin, I enjoyed that meme. That was very funny. You know, but I don't have a lot of room here, as you well know. I'm sort of constrained between the workbench and the bench behind me, so I'm just holding it up like this. I'm just sort of giving it a little care since our outing. You know, you gotta show the axe a little love. Gotta show the knife a little love too. Gotta show your tools some love. So I'm gonna sharpen everything up. I'm gonna oil that which needs to be oiled. This, what I'm doing here, is I'm not on the edge when I do the roundies. I just sort of, you know, when I get to the edge, I just go off it like that. Oh, I used up all my paper towel trying to get beer up off the table and the tools and the... oh. That is not a good way to start with that beer. I'm not buying. I've just, you know, you burned me once, shame on you. You burned me twice, won't get fooled again. Are any of you guys old enough to know what I just did? Anyways, it's you fooled me once, shame on. Like, literally half this beer went up in foam. I feel like I wasted $5.50. Not happy about it. Tool love is what got your cousin arrested. Yikes! Okay. Serge, it kind of doesn't matter, you know? You were able to get your access to a shine. Have a Husqvarna you've tried but couldn't. Yeah, I don't get them to an absolute mirror shine either. I mean, this is pretty good, but like you gotta get like it takes a long time, and you gotta get to some really high grit levels. You know, like this is a 1200. I've got like a 2000, a 2500, and a 3000 as well. But the only reason I do the gloss, as you guys know, is just to keep the rust out. You know, I don't need it to be, you know, mirror gloss finish. So do you guys think? Do you guys like it when I have a... That was funny last week. You guys watching Robin and I just ignore you and sharpen. Well, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, this is getting better. This is getting better. Look at this. I'll oil it up. Oil her up. It's a family show, Jess. So, like, I'm doing everything from here to about like that. I'm just sort of following the edge and then sort of going back from it to keep it from, like, just to keep sort of the angles all like the same as they originally were. I think that's good enough. I don't think I have to go much further than that. I mean, there are still some scratches visible, but when I have a bench grinder and a wheel and buffing well, I've got buffing compound, and I'm gonna strop all these afterwards, but you know what I'm saying. Pretty coarse. So you got to start, and you gotta, you know, and then you get finer and finer over time. And it takes a long time. This beer doesn't taste good enough for all the trouble it put me through. See, now I'm feeling salty about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salty. What I'll do is I'll just go up to $2,000, 2,000 on these, just for, you know, just for comedy's sake. Oh, outdoor. Were you regaling the guys with tales of your American health insurance? It's a freaking nightmare. That's what you guys should vote on, whether or not to have more dignified access to health insurance. Put that on the ballot. You'll get people out and voting. You know, that's a stupid thing to say. It's easy for me to just sit up here and solve other countries' problems, you know? That's what people do all the time. Ignore your own problems and solve everyone else's. We're all such idiots sometimes, eh? If you guys just did blah, blah, blah. It's like anyone who's got Irish cousins, right? You all heard, but they're both Christians. What's the problem? Like, oh, don't go there. And by there, I mean Northern Ireland. Because with that kind of attitude, you're going to get yourself kneecapped. Nobody wants to be kneecapped now, do they? But how the hell does an insurance company reprocess a claim? That sounds like a scam to me. I don't get it, you know? I don't get it. Like, why would they do they think you're a crook or something? Why would they reprocess a claim? It makes zero sense. Thank you for reminding me that I have to call my insurance company, by the way. To see if I'm ever going to get paid for a little dental work I had done recently. I mean, it all balances out because you get like axes for $3.50 the dozen, right? That makes it all equal, doesn't it? Right? What you guys need to do is retract the insurance companies. Thing is, the HMOs and everything they're a major industry down there, and that's what the problem is. As soon as something becomes like a bona fide industry, you're getting shagged 3 ways from Wednesday. There's a real zen to bringing your knives, bringing the edges up to snuff, buffing them out, making them nice. It's a real joy to it, I find. Savs is getting a colonoscopy. crap, you're younger than me. If you're getting one, that means I'm in trouble. Right? Thing is, Sales, you are paying for it through your taxes. And I'm not here, like, I'm not anti-tax by any stretch. But we don't actually get this stuff for free, you know? Awkward, you too? Dignified, eh? Dignified. This is the 2000. What do we got? We have something. Our system is not. Yeah. Oh yeah, sales, of course. Whoops. Well, now don't I just feel like a great big jerk? Oh, with Crohn's, yeah, that's true. I used to know a girl with Crohn's. Her life was not exactly easy. What's the point? Like, I'm not spending the hours it takes to get rid of all the previous scratches every time you move up a grit, you know? That was weird. That was weird. Did you guys see that? I don't know what was up with that. Let's just turn that on for... This is so bloody frustrating. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. If it happens again, I'm going to be really grumpy about it, though. I don't get this, guys. I really don't. I'm highly irate about it. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Why are you guys doing that? What's up with that? What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't know. I think that's good enough. I mean, it's supposed to be a satin blade, not a glossy blade, so I'm not gonna take it all the way up to a gloss. Unfortunately, the sheath is full of beer, so I'm gonna let that dry before I put the knife back in it. This beer was not a success. I'm not happy about it. I ain't happy about it. You think it's Russian intervention messing up my live stream? Russian express card. Don't leave home. What? I have nothing to fear from those Russians. I have an antique Moskva 5 camera. Good one, Sash. Oh, excuse me. So many comrades, so little time. Hey Ace, how's it going? Been having a rough night, what with all the... Wow, you know what? See, I went up to 2,500 and it went all like foozy on me. Yeah, it's okay. I've been having some trouble with the buffering again tonight. Because that never happens, right? It's starting to depress me, you know? One of many things. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it's just my damn network. I don't know. I gotta get it looked at. I gotta fix this somehow. I'm so tired of it, you know? I'm so tired of not knowing if I'm gonna get through a live stream. Like all the way from stem to stern. Drives me right round the twist. Right around the twist. Let's twist again. Yeah, weird, man. It's like I've taken all the shine off. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's time to move to the compound. Oh, I didn't do this. Hacks. All right, Jonathan. See you next time. No outdoor. Nobody thinks that's weird. You can just just be quiet now. Oh, Anthony, another procedure? What? What's going on, man? I see a hatchet and I want to paint it red. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, Anthony, what's up with the new procedure? What's going on? Inquiring minds want to know. You know, if it's nothing, I mean, stupid to say, I hope it's nothing bad. Come on. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, I hope it's not, I hope you're not going south on us. Am I still, is my signal still going? I don't trust YouTube at all at this point. Yeah, okay, I'm still going. Stream status good. Variable resolution stream. YouTube, YouTube, why hast thou forsaken me? Is LT still here? Outdoor, do your messages keep disappearing? What's up with that? Oh, LT is still here. Okay, good. LT, you did a live stream last week, didn't you? What kind of turnout did you get? What was weird about that was when I only got the notice about it after you were already offline. It's like, well, thanks YouTube. What was the use of letting me know? Oh, Sales retracted a message. Oh, Zach, you're playing 76? I don't have a computer that'll run it. Yeah, Sales really did retract one. Oh, okay, LT. All right. I thought, okay. Interesting. Hey, Paul, Mr. Bikima. Let's just hope I'm still on in a few minutes. I've been having some issues, some connectivity issues. What the hell? That was weird. My phone just randomly asked if I wanted to put one of you guys in timeout. I was like, wait, what? No. Well, Paul, what are we talking about, guys? I'm having a hard time remembering. We were talking about I don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. We were talking about Russians and how we hope the Russians love their children too. We talked about this knife. We talked about this god awful foamy ass beer I picked up for tonight and regret. Half of it went to foam, half of it went to head. I was like, this is not happening. What I had asked early was going off the action that my bush knife bucket list got is whether or not the guys would be interested to see like an axe bucket list or a bags bucket list, or if I should just start doing a series of them, because I have these bucket lists. And I think it was Anthony said that he would like to see a top 5 skills bucket list, like my top 5 skills that I don't have but would really like to have. And I find that interesting. Like maybe I should just do a series of four of these, you know, go through all my bucket lists. Thing is, for the skills bucket list, that's not one that I actually have, but I think I can do a I can do a blog post in the same spirit, in the same vein. Call it like a bucket list that I should have had all this time. You know? I'm not ignoring your comments, it's just, you know, you guys are talking about nutsacks and burps, and I'm saying vitally important stuff about my channel, about my blog, about this stupid beer. It's good beer. Is Tyler? Oh, all right. See you later, Tyler. So, anyways, there we are. It's weird how. Oh yeah, we were talking about file fire steels, because Outdoor made a cool one. He posted it on Bushcraft USA. Burps are important, true. This weekend I finally got my new, well, it's not even new anymore, but I finally got the tarp, my AquaQuest tarp that I bought like last fall, I think it was. Finally got that out into action. It's nice. Can't go wrong with a good 10x10 tarp, eh? Especially when you're in the rainy season like we are. Man, it was wet out there. Stepped into a puddle and both my feet got soaking. Made me a little grumpy, I will admit. I don't know what I could teach someone else. I always have this issue that I default to feeling that I'm not good enough to teach someone, and there are things I could teach someone. I mean, hell, Serge knows how to hang an axe now. You know? But I don't know why I always think, I'm not good enough to teach. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a certified main master guide or anything, but there are certain things that I could probably teach. I could probably do a fire steel class. I mean, I sure as hell couldn't do like bow drill or anything like that. I'm not good enough for that, but I could probably teach flint and steel or ferro rod, you know. I mean, I have a 7-year-old daughter who can start a fire with a ferro rod now. You know. Hey, Axe Junkies is here. How's it going? Yeah, it's okay, Axe Junkies. You missed the irritating part of this party where this beer that I bought foamed so hard that it killed my camera. That was funny. You know. So yeah, I don't know, you know, like. But yeah, okay, I'll take that challenge. I will, for an upcoming blog post, I'll come up with a list of 5 bush skills that I know I could teach. I'll do it. It's funny how I took some of the gloss off when I went up to 2000 grit instead of the 1200. Same on this. And of course, same on this. Paul, I get the feeling you ordered something new lately. Hold on. What did Anthony Henry say? What did Anthony Henry say? I have mastered the skill of opening a beer with a knife. Actually, tonight it went really well. Oh, you're getting a One Tiger's 35-liter bag. Nice one. Did I order anything? I ordered that little fire bag or tinder bag from the Hidden Woodsman. You know, here's the thing, man. I ordered that tinder bag, and it was like 15 US bucks. And after shipping, it came out to like 43 Canadian dollars. I'm like, shit, jeez. You know? Wait, Zach, you got a Frost River day pack? Wow. LT, you did not get a fixed blade knife, did you? But you're like Mr. Folders. Interesting. I do love this axe. I do love this axe. I think I'm gonna do the axes bucket list as well. I mean, the thing about these bucket lists is, you know, when I talk about them, I always kind of feel like a consumer hoe, you know. Even though to me, the point of a bucket list is not to buy everything on it. I'm gonna oil these up after we're done because I realized that my mineral oil is upstairs in the kitchen. Yes, Serge, you need a strap. This one is good, except there's one very irritating aspect to it. Both sides are smooth. And I like to strap on the rough side of leather. So that's the one frustrating thing about this strap. But what I like is that it's am I buffering again? You know, I'm so bloody tired of this. But this tells me that it's good. Some like it. Okay, Paul, really? Ontario Knife Company Spec Plus Alpha Machete. Okay, machete. Are you still using that flint and steel? Yeah, of course. Absolutely, I still use it. Yep. Yeah, Sesh. What Zach says is legit. You can make one. In fact, I think Robin made one using some couch leather and a piece of oak this past weekend. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, if I'm rememberizing right. What is this? This is a match case. I can't get it open. Sad. You know, you can use your belt for strapping in a pinch. You can strap on a leather belt. You know, use the inside. I haven't done it successfully, but I hear it's fantabulous. Okay, I don't want to show that. It's a surprise. I want to clean this and that. Oh, there's beer on the floor. I can't believe that stupid drink blew up like that. Oh well. Gotta strap this baby up. A little more carving knife. You've strapped on leather belt? Yeah. Successful? Success? Success! Good old strapping. Yeah, sales, you can just buy a new belt, that's true. You can always do that. Nothing wrong with that, right? Zach mostly just uses his belt. You don't like the edge you get with compound. Interesting. Yeah, Simo, it's because it's not the camera, it's whatever's the software. I don't know. Yeah, well, so maybe it's a good thing that my beer killed the other app. I don't know how that happened. I have no idea what. It's just like says what all over the screen and then it went black. Like, okay, is that how it's gonna be? I guess that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, that's true, Seth. You got a beer wedge on your axe. That was also my fault, wasn't it? I'm gonna let that dry overnight. Oh, I'm just wondering if I got anything else to sharpen or strop. I think I'm pretty good. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yawning. Simon, it's not necessarily always my fault, though. You know what I'm saying? Kitchen knives, yeah, but they're upstairs, and I don't want to walk upstairs and leave you guys talking amongst yourselves because Simo and Outdoor Dauber will take over the channel. Excuse me. For my kitchen knives, I actually use a what is it? You know that that sharpening system where it's like a clamp that you stick the knife in, and you got a long rod with a stone on it. What the hell's it called? Outdoor, the head on your Plum Victory hatchet was loose, so you pulled it off and rehung it. Made a hard maple wedge. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Hilariously, yes. Hilariously, I found the wedge that Serge brought to do his axe with. Yeah, I mean, I forget them all too, Paul. I've got one over there. Lansky. Okay, but mine's not the Lansky. It's a different brand, but it's the same deal. It's the same deal. It's the same deal. Rat tiller honing iron. I've got one of those upstairs as well, but all right, Paul. See you in a minute. I'd like to try my hand at making knives. So far, I've still got this file shaped, but that's about it. I annealed it and I shaped, and like I, you know, shaped it, but I haven't ground it down or anything. Ever seen the Warthog sharpener? No. Anthony, I usually go to Canadian Tire, the automotive, or I go to Lehigh Valley. Well, now I can go to Lehigh Valley, but I used to order from Lehigh Valley online. Lehigh Valley has huge packets of sandpaper, which are good to have. Let me tell you, like wet and dry. Yeah. Yeah, I should give this a try. I should really try to actually make this into a knife. I want a better grinder than what I got, a better belt sander than what I have, but maybe I can just do it with what I have. No, I haven't been there yet. I live a very constrained life in terms of scheduling, you know? I never get to go anywhere. Whoops. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, Simon, pretty much everyone I know is gone except me. Makes me just a little salty. What I could do is BLO my SFA. Sopro Gear Warthog. Okay. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, wow. That looks involved. Is that more of a honing solution or is it an actual sharpener? Wow. That looks really complex, dude. Let me get back to the... Oh, Serge, you have not yet gone to Lee Valley? Found your grandfather's pocket knife from his early teens yesterday. Wow. Where'd you pull that off? Yeah, they're like, I see that they're $80 US. Wow, $5 at a yard sale? Okay. Hey, Dish. It's okay. It's okay. All it meant is that you missed some of the connection problems I've been experiencing again. Stag. Huh, okay. That is interesting. I don't know it. I don't know stag knives. You know what's funny about this SFA I got? Would you guys call that an ideal would you call that an ideal grain? I wouldn't call that an ideal grain. At this length, it matters less, but I was still surprised when it showed up like that. But, you know, that's what you get for ordering sight unseen, am I right? Anyways, it's worked out fine. I've had no issues with it, so whatevs, you know. I'm going to hang this for now just because I've got the helve full of BLO. And later I will take it down so that I can oil the iron, the steel. The steel. Wow, you're getting up at 4:45. Ugh. Yikes. I have a hard enough time getting up at 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of focus on that. Alright, see you later, LT. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Craig. It doesn't matter at that length. Like, if it was a mall or something, I'd be like, hey, this is going back now. But something at that length, I just don't care, you know? In fact, I don't even think I looked at my little wee one. You know my tiny wetterlings? You know, with axes of around this size, it just doesn't matter. You know? You know, I'm gonna oil that one as well, just for preemptively. I'm gonna preemptively oil that one tonight. Gotta take care of your tools, guys, especially when winter's coming in. It changes the climate on you. You know? Simone, you using a new software? What are you using? There's like there's a lag between me saying something and you guys actually getting it and starting to talk about it. So every now and again, if I ask you something and then just sort of, it's because I'm waiting to see if anyone's you know, grabbed onto what I said. IB Wave Wi-Fi design. What does it do? If it's a Wi-Fi troubleshooting app, then why don't you just come and try it out at my place? Hey, up north of 60. How's it going? Dude, I have watched almost everything that you've put out on your channel. It's just there's a lot of stuff there for a guy who's got no time on his hands. Ever. But you know. What I was doing tonight, well, what we were doing was we were talking about this beer that overflowed and wrecked my live stream, but we're back in business. I was bringing my bush tools back up to snuff after finally getting to the forest this weekend. Thanks to Serge. There'll be a video up in 2 weeks. Doing stuff. I was bitching and moaning because that's what I do best. I have these little racks. I think I have only one, but I'm not sure. Little tiny racks for cooking over a campfire. But if I'm somewhere where I can't find rocks or anything to prop it on, and it's small, like I kind of feel like I should have gotten something bigger. But what do you guys do when you want to like cook some bacon or something laying out and rather than just draping it over a stick, you know? Yeah, Simon, I gotta figure out. There's something wrong with my setup here, and I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's really, really bugging me. Why should it be sharpening this up, man? This is not sharp anymore. Nash Awesome, hi. When doing this, how do you deal with mice? I don't know. I don't think I've had a problem with mice so far. Of course, now that we're talking about it, I'm probably going to have mouse problems left, right, and center, but... How are the holes set up on the grill? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find something. No, that's the bag it came in. I think it's probably still in the ruck. Still in the day ruck. The day ruck scout. The scouty ruck of days. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Just like that. Yeah. But the thing is, I like to have the, the heat come up through the holes. Paul Bakim is right. I'm going to go get my kitchen knives, so I'm going to strop some of them out. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be like 30 seconds. Sorry guys, I had to wash one of them. There we go. So, green light, go for the takeover. Hey, hey, hey. Can the mice get through those holes? I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're too small. I use a hot rock or use tin foil on my grill. Tin foil on my grill. Okay. Plunges for, and they're held up by metal rods. Interesting. For a short change from the corners to a point and let it dangle. And it's funny because somewhere around here, yeah, I've got this thing, which would make that ideal. You see this? It's a tripod, a wrought iron tripod with a pot hook. So yeah, I could totally do that. There's no reason why I couldn't do that. That's not a bad idea. The nice thing about lengths of chain is you can count links to make sure you've got the same lengths on all four sides, right? Outdoor, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be hating? Why you gotta be hating, man? You know what I'm saying? Hating. Here's that knife that I rehandled. I did a video on, I think. Did I do a video on it? No, I don't think I did. Not G10, but the hell do they call this stuff again? What do they call this stuff? Like they use it for like counters as well. But not obviously not arborite. I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, nice stuff. I'm gonna do the rest of our knives with this. Well, yeah, that tripod isn't a hiking tripod. Yeah. But anyways. This was a cool project because we have all these Henkels that's filling, and like all the plastic handles are snapping off. So I'm just gonna replace them all like this. Little knife making magic. Not really knife making, but knife handling magic for you guys there. Sals, you got a couple of knives you need to rescale? Yeah, Corian, thank you. Yeah, Corian. It's a nice material, you know, and I was always like, I don't want synthetic, I'm all about the wood, blah, 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 but I like it. I like it like that. I would love to know, somewhere upstairs I have a knife made, like it was a one-off made by a guy who, I think it was called KFU Knives. He was a bush knife maker, and he made one kitchen knife and said, I'm never doing this again. Trying to heat treat it. You know, I went through like a half dozen of them just warping in the oven and everything. So I'm glad that I have like the one kitchen knife he made, but I've always wondered, you know, because Jack Lord just made a kitchen knife that looks spectacular. And I wonder if he had the same problems, you know, or if you have to make it like a much thicker spine than that to get to keep it from warping unless Like, maybe there's a really special process you do for kitchen knives or something. I guess clearly they're heat treated, right? They're knives. Hey, Austin. Yeah, Simo, I'm not sure either, but let's just let it go for now. But yeah, I would like one day to make a couple of knives. I'd love to make an axe. I would love to, you know, to hit up a local forge and say, help me make an axe. And then I'd love to make more of them. Conceptually, I don't know if I would actually enjoy the process, but I would love to know how it feels to pound metal into something like that, you know? Oh, you know what really bugs me, by the way? Oh, no. Why? I don't want to put this user in timeout. This time it's Zach Fudge that's asking me if I want it. I'm like, no. Said a dog was in that kitchen block? Yeah, I know Toronto Blacksmith has day classes. It looks good. It's far-ish, and I got a budget for it. I got a budget for it, and you know, for reasons I said last time, it's 2020. Then that everything has to happen for me because 2019 is gonna be all baby all the time. You know, first for like 9 months, my wife is making half her salary, and then for 3 months I will be. So it's just like, you know. No, Austin, if you have something cool, just keep sending me pictures, and if you have something that I like, then I'll make you an offer, or we can work something out. I don't need to. If you're looking to get rid of stuff, you're probably looking to get a little money for it, and that's fair. You've probably got all kinds of stuff that I'd be like, what? But it's amazing how we end up with stuff that we never use, you know? And I think I'm thinking of doing an Instagram giveaway for something interesting because I really want to get more people subscribed to my Instagram because I put stuff up on the Raindance Bushcraft Instagram page like pretty much every day. It doesn't replace the YouTube at all. It's, you know, you don't have to be on the Instagram if you're on, you know, if you're following me on YouTube or anything, but you know, it's just another outlet that I use for getting my stuff into the universe. Gray Man Outdoors, how's it going? Yeah, okay, Austin, that's actually that's a deal. Okay, I could go for that. Especially because, let's face it, the shipping can be the most expensive part sometimes. Were you here when I told the guys that I ordered that Hidden Woodsman Tinder pouch? You know, the one that where you roll the top and click it, and it was like $15. But after shipping, it came out to 43 Canadian dollars, and I sort of gasped because I just ordered on PayPal, right? Boom, boom, and I didn't even really pay attention. Oh yeah, look. Les Forts de Montréal, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the reason I rehandled this was because all of our fillings are, see that? expensive knives for that to be happening, and they're all losing their handles. So this used to look like that, right? I'm not rambling, I'm talking. The Forges de Montréal aren't that far from us. No, actually, they're pretty close, and they almost got closed down. The city wanted to close them down, but the magic of petitions kept them open. Because the thing is, where they are is valuable land. It's a historical building, if I remember correctly. You know, I'm just jazzed that there's an actual working blacksmithy in urban Montreal, like down near the water. And granted, is it in the Whiskey Trench, Serge? Do you remember? Simon, do you remember? The difference between talking and rambling is very clear. I talk with purpose and towards a goal. Rambling is just taking a stroll, a verbal stroll. Yeah, that's it. It's all the same plastic scales. Because I mean, we got them all at the same time. They came as a set. But like, I'm not disappointed. When I buy stuff, especially like mass market stuff that's machine made or like made like 200 a day kind of thing, I expect it to fail on me. I expect it to let me down at some point. And like when these started going, I was like, I know what I'm doing. I'm making handles. Because I had been wanting to try and handle a knife sort of as a way of introing myself to knife making eventually. So I saw it as an opportunity rather than a drag. This knife has to be resharpened. Olive wood scales. Damascus. I'm not getting it very good. Damascus. Outdoor, no, you're just being a great big jerk. Austin, I don't know if there are any real good folk schools near me. Like, I know that there's one in Toronto, I think. But I don't know, like, I think there are. Like, there's got to be a couple of French ones. Because, I mean, we live in a province that's all about les voyageurs and all that stuff, you know? It's just, it's got to be pricey as hell to cool, but mad expensive. Okay, yeah, probably the same, you know? You have so many knives you need to work on, Gray Man? Like kitchen knives or your like bush knives? Outdoors knives. Austin, am I subscribed to you? On the Instagrammage? Like I would check, but I'm currently using my phone as my camera. Nine minutes now, outdoor. Oh, a pack basket class. Oh, that's cool. I remember Alexander Yerkes used to use a pack basket to collect birch logs when he was out in the forest. It's funny because I'm using a different app now. I'm not using that Wirecast app anymore because it went black on me when the beer blew all over my phone. I'm not okay. All right, I will change that when I get off in 8 minutes. I will go and subscribe because I think we should all be subscribed to each other. Zach, my Grail knives are as follows. What? Hey, Zach, did you look at my my blog post? Yeah, Austin, I'm with you there. The emerald ash beetle. Yeah. The ashes in my neighborhood have all been chopped down. I think there's one left out of like 30. Um, Zach Fudge, did you check out my most recent blog post? Hold on. Is it Dot? Yes, I think it's Dot. There. Because Zach, I spoke about exactly that in the blog post I put up Saturday, I think it was. I spoke specifically about my Grail knives. Well, my bucket list of knives, and my absolute Grail knife is the Jack Lore Classic. That's my be-all end-all knife. But I mean, I have not a long bucket list. I have a bucket list of knives. There's like I think 5 or 7 or 9. Some knives on it anyway. And things like homework and work. Come on, Zach. Just kidding. My bucket list. I'll just give you a quick rundown, but you should go and read the blog because I work my ass off on those blogs. One of them is this. This is in fact the knife that made me decide to make that blog post because I got this and I was like, I don't believe I have one. And then I remembered that when I first got my Woodlore clone in 2013, I made a first impressions video, and as part of that, I went through some of the knives that are on my bucket list. My bucket list has changed almost not at all since then. The knives on it were obviously they have one. This is the VG10. Yeah, this is a VG10 laminate. They have 2 other steel choices. They're all stainless. The other two, if you're buying brand new, this knife is like 180 Canadian. The other 2 are like 250 and 340 or something. But the VG10 is the original, so that's the one I would want. So I'm very happy that that's the one I have. Where was I? The Jack Lore Classic absolutely is on there. The Hella Tamagami is absolutely on there. I want that knife. The Hella Daka as Outdoor Dauber knows. I want a nice Nesmuk. I want a nice Kephart. The Canadian belt knife is definitely on there, like a one with a wooden handle and a full tang, like a legit one. Especially now that I've tried, my cheapo cold steel, which I bought as an experiment. I'm like, yeah, I'm sold on the design, But yeah, outdoor, I'm with you, man. A hat and forged Nesmuk, yeah. Grail axes. I'm gonna do my axe bucket list. I'm not sure where my axe bucket list is, but that has changed a lot over the years. That has really changed because it used to be all like Gransfors and like Wetterlings, and now there's a council tool on there. And I was always about Scandinavian and British, and there's what used to be a John Neiman is on there. Now it's Northland. What's it called? Northman? But because of the Axe Junkies page and because of Craig, I don't know if you're still here, I have paid so much more attention to Council Tool than I ever did before. Because I hadn't realized the quality that goes into council tool axes. Like especially if you get above the really affordable ones. You know, if you go for the Velvet and stuff, there's some real work going in there. And so now, yeah, there's 1.5 that are definitely on my bucket list. Craig knows one of them. Craig is also showing me a sneak preview of something that's coming out that he probably rightly figured would go on my list as well. You know, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, so like my axe bucket list has definitely changed. I still have an Orland on there, you know. I own an Orland, but you know, it's not my bucket list Orland. Kind of is, but anyway, what else? Um, oh, hold on, I just missed something here. Gray Man, $600 for that Jack Lawyer is overpriced to me. Yeah, it's too rich for my blood, especially because he's not taking custom orders anymore. And if I'm gonna throw, because you're right, in Canadian dollars or maybe even American, I'm not sure. I don't know where you live, but I'm in Canada, and in Canadian dollars, yeah, it hits $600 really fast. And to me, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, I want to choose my options. Like I want to, you know, to me that's custom or at least personalized knife pricing, you know. But yeah, it's really expensive. Oh wow, it's $22.59. um, Lefty small Sabenza bush knife LT Wright GNS and AB. Oh, yeah, okay, Zach. Yeah, man. Yeah, Gray Man. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. It's like the original wood lore hits. You used to hit like $1,200 real fast. You know, it's like it's a knife. You know. Oh, Zach. One of my bucket list folders is absolutely that the Benchmade 940, the Osborne. But with the new regulations at the borders, I'm never gonna get one unless I get it secondhand. Which, by the way, oh, it's 2,300 hours. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week, 9 to 11 Montreal/New York time. Thanks for hanging out with me through all the weird technical problems. I'm thinking I might use what I'm using right now is the built-in YouTube live stream app. Maybe I'll just switch to this from now on. It seems to be working better. So, okay, ring the bell. I'm going to ring the bell the way Craig would appreciate it best. I should use something heavier for that. All right, good night, guys.